Do Bachelor Nation leads choose who gets one-on-one dates? October 6, 2024. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Bachelor Nation News. The coveted one-on-one dates are a staple on Bachelor Nation shows. But do the leads get a say in who they go on the solo dates with? Keep reading to find out secrets behind the popular dating franchise. Who really plans the one-on-one dates? Who wouldn't love to get swept away on a romantic date to a winery or take part in an adventurous skydiving date? The one-on-one dates between a Bachelor Nation lead and one of their contestants are a major part in forming connections on the ABC reality show. Viewers recently watched Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos get serenaded by the legendary Wayne Newton during a solo date to Vegas with suitor Pascal Ebgué. The show likes to pretend that the lead plans the dates out, but is that just smoke and mirrors? Former Bachelor Nation host Chris Harrison spilled to Entertainment Tonight in 2020 that the dates are 100% planned by the show's producers. We take into account who they are. We talk to them about their level of loving action and adventure, fishing, whatever it is. We try to implement that into the show. Since the leads don't have the resources or time to plan the dates, do they at least get to choose their one-on-one date companion? The show definitely implies that the contestant given the date card is asked by the lead with a handwritten note. One fan took to Reddit to ask how much control the leads have over who gets the dates. According to the comments, not much, and that info was straight from former leads. Scene Low said they have no control, I believe. One Bachelor Nation fan replied to the post. Another added, one-on-ones none. Producers pick, but do make sure frontrunners get them. A third commentator brought up something Season 23 Bachelor Colton Underwood said. He said on This American Life that Cassie was always his number one, but halfway through filming, he realized they weren't giving him time with her and were creating artificial obstacles. So he started pretending to be more drawn to Hannah, and it worked. He suddenly had dates and one-to-one time with Cassie. Producers are there to create drama, not facilitate connections. Producers influence elimination ceremonies. Another constant question about how much producers control the show is whether they decide who gets eliminated during the rose ceremonies. One Bachelor Nation fan wrote in the Reddit thread, Katie Thurston did an interview that's on YouTube. She said that she told the producers which guys that she liked and wanted to keep on the show. For the other guys, the producers told her which ones they wanted to keep around because they make good TV. The reality show isn't as real as it seems. Sound off with your thoughts in the comments. Today, we're diving into a question that's on many fans' minds. Do the leads in Bachelor Nation really get to choose who goes on those coveted one-on-one dates? As you know, one-on-one dates are a huge part of the show, but is everything as spontaneous as it appears? Let's get into the behind-the-scenes secrets of the franchise and find out how much control the leads really have. Who really plans the one-on-one dates? Whether it's a glamorous date at a vineyard or an adrenaline-pumping skydiving adventure, one-on-one dates in The Bachelor and The Bachelorette help contestants form deeper connections with the leads. Fans recently saw Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos get treated to a memorable serenade by the legendary Wayne Newton during her solo date in Las Vegas with contestant Pascal Ebgué. But how much of this is really orchestrated by the lead, and how much is just movie magic? Former Bachelor Nation host Chris Harrison spilled the tea in a 2020 interview with Entertainment Tonight, when he confirmed that the dates are entirely planned by the show's producers. According to Harrison, we take into account who they are. We talk to them about their level of loving action and adventure, fishing, whatever it is. We try to implement that into the show. So while the dates might look personal and specific to the lead's interests, they're mostly just clever production work to fit the show's dramatic and romantic style. Do leads get to choose who they go on solo dates with? Even though the dates are carefully crafted by producers, surely the leads get to pick who they spend that quality time with, right? After all, those handwritten notes on date cards make it seem like the lead has all the power. But according to sources, that's not really the case either. One curious fan took to Reddit to ask how much control the leads have over who gets the one-on-one dates, and the responses were quite revealing. A Reddit user pointed out that former Bachelor Scene Low said the leads have no control over who gets the dates, a fact confirmed by several other ex-leads. Another fan cited an interview with Season 23 Bachelor Colton Underwood. He shared on the podcast, "This American Life that Cassie Randolph was always his top choice, but halfway through the season, he noticed the producers weren't giving him enough time with her and were, in fact, creating obstacles to keep them apart." In response, Colton pretended to be more drawn to Hannah Godwin to get closer to Cassie, and it worked. He suddenly found himself having more one-on-one time with his real favorite. This goes to show that producers are more interested in crafting drama than fostering real connections. Another hot question Bachelor Nation fans always ask is, do producers decide who gets eliminated during rose ceremonies? According to former leads and contestants, the answer is somewhat. A Reddit user pointed to an interview with Katie Thurston, where she confirmed that while she told producers which guys she wanted to keep, they had their own input as well. For the guys she was less interested in, the producers suggested keeping those who made good TV, adding even more weight to the theory that the show's primary goal is entertainment, not romance. Conclusion. In conclusion, while leads like to pretend they have full control over who gets those memorable solo dates, the truth is that producers pull the strings in more ways than one. They pick the dates, influence who gets one-on-one time, and even shape the cast eliminations to maximize drama and storytelling. If you thought The Bachelor and The Bachelorette were purely about finding love, think again. The producer's job is to keep us entertained, even if that means creating obstacles or influencing the narrative. What do you all think? Is it disappointing that the show is more scripted than it seems, or do you love the added drama it brings? Sound off with your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Bachelor Nation news, where we dive into the latest juicy details about the Golden Bachelor and the Bachelorette. Today, we're tackling a question that fans have been wondering about for years. Do Bachelor Nation leads actually choose who gets those highly coveted one-on-one dates? Stick around for all the behind-the-scenes info. If you've ever watched The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, you know how significant those romantic one-on-one dates are for building connections. Whether it's a serene date at a winery or an adrenaline-pumping skydiving adventure, these dates are where leads and contestants truly bond, or at least, that's what the show wants us to think. Take the Golden Bachelorette's Joan Vassos, for instance. Viewers recently watched her and suitor Pascal Ibier be serenaded by Wayne Newton during a magical solo date in Las Vegas. It was a night to remember, but the question remains, did Joan actually choose Pascal for that one-on-one?